Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you do not know me already, my name is Lauren. Today I am going to be doing a video that I have been excited to do for so long. Ever since I started watching YouTube videos, I've just been obsessed with the monthly favorites that the makeup artists put out. I think it's a great way to show different products that you use during the month, bring back some old ones that maybe you used to use but don't really use anymore, and just kind of see what is out there, what's new on the market. I'm always trying to find new makeup, something new. Give me the next cool thing. I want it. So yeah, it was my birthday earlier this month, so I got a lot of makeup this month. Also, my fiance is amazing and lets me buy makeup probably more than he should. Like, really. Like, he should realize I have a problem. Maybe he does. But whatever, it's a problem I'm willing to have, because if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to you guys about all my makeup. So yes, I'm going to do a November favorites video. It is December. Happy December. It's the holiday season. So let's talk about the products that I was obsessed with in November. One more thing I forgot to tell you. I just got finished filming this eye look here using the Kai Shadow Holiday Palette, and then the lips are from the Cocoa Collection Liquid Lipstick. I will be posting that tutorial in the next couple of days, so keep an eye out for that. Now let's get started for real. Not lying this time. I am going to start with primer. Do not let this packaging deceive you. This is actually the Becca Backlight. I think it's called the Backlight Highlighting Primer. Radiant Highlighting Primer. I don't know, something like that. The glass fell off my counter, shattered into a million pieces, so I've been storing it in here, but whatever, works the same. Just don't have that pretty bottle. But this primer, guys, is just the bomb. I can't even explain how amazing it is, or even really why I think it's so amazing, but it's just really, 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 really good. My skin is very dry in the winter. It's really kind of dry all year round, but in the winter it's even worse. Everything sinks into my, wrinkles and into my smile lines, and it just isn't ever good. And my skin just looks really flat. This primer is wonderful for that. It is not going to dry you out. It is not going to give you that silicone-y, yucky feeling that some primers do. It is going to give, it's almost like a moisturizer, but that's tinted, but then it has speckles of gold in it or something. I don't know, but it's really radiant. It gives your face a nice, dewy, golden look. It definitely shines through foundation. Honestly, I could probably wear just this and be happy with it. It is just such a good primer. If you were in the market for a new primer that isn't necessarily for covering pores and is more just for highlighting, get it. Do it. I promise you'll love it. Next, I'm sure you knew that this was coming, but I'm sorry. It just did not feel right to make a favorites video without this. I use this every single time I do my makeup. This is the Younique Liquid Touch Foundation. I am in the shade Satin. It is just incredible. It is the most lovely, wonderful, amazing foundation that I've ever laid my eyes on. I tell all of my customers that they need this, and I always say that it's the best one ever. And for the longest time, I guess I was kind of lying because I hadn't tried other foundations. But recently, I've bought some other foundations because I wanted to make sure that if I'm saying this is the best ever, that it really is. And I'll be honest, I haven't really been using them. I have to force myself to use them just to kind of try them out, but I can't stop using this. It is a liquid that dries to a powder. It is the thinnest consistency, but it is full coverage. It gives you that HD flawless look that is just amazing, that everyone wants. And it has a little dropper that makes applying it super easy, whether you're using a beauty blender or a brush. And I'm just really obsessed with it. It blends out perfectly, and I beg someone to find me a foundation that I like more than this, because I just can't. I can't. I don't think it exists. I really don't. There aren't any. So yeah, Younique Liquid Touch Foundation is definitely my favorite. It'll probably be my favorite every month for all of time, but I don't care because I'm obsessed with it. And if you try it, you will be too. I promise. You don't be quiet and tell me.
Oh, hi.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
Come say hi.
I gotta pee.
You don't need to tell them that. They don't need to know that.
Hi. Hi.
Next up is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I have been setting my face with this for a very long time, and I'm just obsessed with it. I do not know if there is a better setting powder on the market. I will say if you have dry skin, and especially in the winter, it can start to set into your fine lines a little bit. But if you just blend it out really well and wipe it away good, that shouldn't happen. But it is a great translucent powder. I use it for baking. I use it for setting the under eye. It's just really great. It has such a great consistency. It's very light. You do not feel like it is on at all, and it's not going to be a setting powder that like when you take a picture and the flash hits you, it like looks like all white and you look like a crazy person. It photographs absolutely beautiful, and it looks good in person too. It doesn't look cakey or like you have a ton of product on, and it lasts forever. I have had this for like 6 months and I still have tons left. It's kind of hard to tell how much is left, but I really think that I will probably have this for another 6 months. So one powder a year for the price, you really can't beat that. Okay, what do I have next? Okay, next up is my new favorite thing to contour with. It is called the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Concealer, and it is a waterproof concealer. And I actually buy it, since it is a concealer, I buy it in the shade Deep. You can see that it is very dark. It is obviously not my normal concealer color, and there are a couple shades that are a couple shades darker than this as well. But I use it to contour, and it works so well to kind of just draw on. You can see I've used it with my contour today, and it definitely makes it sharp. It blends so well because it is a concealer, and I can honestly tell you, I have a few of the Tarte Amazonian Clay. I have another concealer like this that's actually just like the squeeze tube liquid concealer. Tarte's Amazonian Clay products are phenomenal. If you've never tried one, I highly recommend it. They have all natural ingredients and they're just really good for your skin. I recently had a friend tell me that she started using their foundation, and I was like, girl, yes, anything that that company makes is good because they care about your skin, and a lot of makeup companies do not. So using this, it's just the, and honestly, I think it's only like $23. I could be wrong. Don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. But still, that is really cheap for having a contour that slays all day, every day. Now is for a product that I didn't even think I was going to talk about. It's totally not on my list, but as I've been like looking in the camera, I'm remembering how amazing these are and how they've been my go-to lashes all month. These are the Allure London Luxe, it's really weird handwriting, but Opulent Mink Effect Lashes. These are pretty expensive for drugstore lashes. I don't actually know if you can get them at the drugstore, but I got them at Sephora. I think they're about $10. They have a couple of styles. They have a little bit of a more dramatic one that you could get, but these eyelashes are just so great. They are so easy to apply. You can reuse them a million times, and I think that they're probably the best lashes I've ever used, honestly. Another product that I have just been living for this month is the Anastasia Moonchild Highlighting Kit. I wanted this for a really long time, and then when it came out, I like begged Tyler, like, please let me buy it. Please. And he said yes, and I'm so glad he did, because look at this bad boy. That's right. That is a blue and a purple, and it's so hard to see because of the lighting, but this highlighting palette is amazing. And I would normally say maybe it's just for people that like to experiment with makeup. My girl Erica, she's obsessed with it too. She likes to do crazy stuff just like me. But I honestly think anyone could use it, because these shades right here, it's Pink Heart and Blue Ice, are honestly two of the most gorgeous highlights I've ever used. Today I have a little bit of the blue and those on. I can't even tell you one that is my favorite, because every time that I use this palette, I kind of just am like around, just mixing them all together, and no matter what combination you use, they just look absolutely beautiful. I would recommend this to anyone that is looking for a good highlight. It's very reasonably priced too, and I actually like it better than their Glow Kit, which is I think it's called. I don't know if that's really what it's called, but it's like their, you know, natural colors, like their natural highlights. I would recommend this one over it. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And the powders, there's not a lot of fallout in them, and you can just see, I mean, like the pigments on these, like they're just freaking, it's unbelievable. I have lipstick all over my hand, can't you tell? And I honestly, every single one of them is just like prettier than the last. And mixed together, they're even more beautiful. So definitely need this in your collection if you're obsessed with highlight like me. The first lip product I have for you is the Too Faced Lip Injection. It is not normally pink like this. I am an idiot and put it on after and then got pink lipstick in it. I don't know what I was thinking, but I really do like this plumper. A lot of plumpers are too painful for me. It's not worth it. I'm like, well, that hurts and my lips don't look any bigger, so what's the point of this? But this one, I do notice a difference, and it's not like my lips are like dying and like burning on fire red crazy and that's why they look bigger. No, that's stupid. I actually feel like they just like plump them. I don't know, but it is a little tingly if you're not used to a plumper. Only try a little bit. I'm used to them. I love them. I use them all the time, so it doesn't really bother me as much. Onto my next Too Faced lip product is the Too Faced Melted Mattes. I have them in these two shades. This is Queen Bee because I saw that it was called Queen Bee and I was like, I need you. And this is a blue. It's called Who's Zoomin' Who. I'm not really sure what that means, but whatever. The blue obviously is more for just like a fun look. It's not really an everyday look, but this one is amazing for everyday. I also have a nude one. I don't know where it is. It's a little mini that I got from Sephora. That one is pretty awesome as well. But this one is my absolute favorite. It's like a pinky purpley mauvey. I don't even know how to explain it. It's different than any other lipstick I own. I saw it and I was like, well, I have that in like 7 colors, but it's called Queen Bee, so I need it. But honestly, it's unlike anything else I have in my collection. The formula for these is just absolutely amazing. I think they could possibly be my favorite liquid lip ever. I mean, like, don't quote me because that's like pretty serious, but you know, it could be. There's some serious possibility that it is. The formula just smooths right on. I don't have to touch it up constantly. It doesn't crumble off. It's a great matte. They have tons of colors. So yeah, great liquid lips. Definitely recommend them. Next up, I have an eyeshadow palette. It is one of the newer eyeshadow palettes to my collection. It is the Lorac Pro 2. Yes, 2. The Lorac Pro 2. It is absolutely gorgeous. There are so many different colors. A lot of people like the Lorac Pro 1 and 3 better, but I think they might be a little crazy. Sorry. I like this one the best. It has your shimmer shades here, your mattes here. The shimmer shades are so pigmented. When I use them, I barely even need to use any MAC Fix Plus or any, you know, like primer water or anything like that. The mattes are gorgeous. This color here, Buff, and this color here, Nectar, are like 2 of my favorite eyeshadows ever. Buff is really great for all over the eye. Nectar, I don't know if you can see it exactly, but it is so good for a crease. If you do not want to do like a dark, crazy, dramatic look, this is awesome for the crease. It'll really make your crease look beautiful and have a nice transition color. These eyeshadows blend together so well. And I mean, look at the different colors. This green, this blue, this purple. Like, there's just so many looks that you can create with this palette. And if you're looking for a new palette that has mattes and shimmers, I would definitely recommend this because sometimes the mattes are good and the shimmers aren't, vice versa, back and forth. But with this one, they're both amazing. Every single one of them is amazing. And I think it was only like 40 bucks. This is a lot of colors. This is a lot of eyeshadows for 40 bucks. Next up, I have another unique product. You guys have probably seen me use this before on camera. If I am not cream contouring, it is what I contour with. It is the Beachfront Bronzer, and it is in the shade Malibu. I want to say it's the medium shade. There's 3 different shades. I don't know if this is the medium one or the dark one, but either way, it's absolutely gorgeous. Half of it is a shimmer and half is a matte. I love, 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 love the matte. I got this in the fall, so I haven't really used this side yet, but I feel like it would be absolutely beautiful on top of tan skin in the summer. I mean, you probably wouldn't even need to put any foundation or anything underneath because the formula on this is so beautiful. It's really buttery. It blends really well. I have a lot of expensive bronzers in my collection, but I always end up using this one. And the other ones I probably feel like that they might get a little sad, but they should step it up because this bronzer is phenomenal. Lastly, this isn't really a makeup product, but I had to talk about it. I have always been a get your face wash from the drugstore, Neutrogena, you know, whatever they have there, whatever's cheap, but I am in love with this, and I don't know that I will ever use any other face wash ever. Like, it would be really hard. You'd really have to convince me. It is the Tarte, I don't even know what it's called, Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Deep Dive Cleansing Gel. I do have some of the other products in trial size from this Rainforest collection, and I like them as well. But this face wash is amazing. It is so smooth. It smells. I don't know why I can't take off the bottle. I hope I just didn't break it. Oh my god, I think I broke it. Don't worry, I didn't break it. But this stuff smells so good. It feels good. It's like when I'm showering and I put it on, or even if I'm just washing my face at night, I just like am like, I feel like I'm at a spa, which is a really great feeling when you're washing your face. So I would highly recommend buying this. It's really not that expensive, and it honestly lasts a long time. So that will wrap up my November favorites. I hope you enjoyed this. I do want to do one every month, hopefully. I'm sure that I'll have tons more favorites for you next month. Let me know what your favorites are in the comments. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.